Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name's Andrea. I do a lot of vlogs and lifestyle type videos, and today we are doing a drugstore get ready with me. If you saw my last video, I did a whole look. None of it was drugstore, and then I was like, I should do a drugstore look. So here is all the stuff that I would use on my face that is from the drugstore, except for one item, and I kind of explained why later. But yeah, this is the look, and I'm actually really happy with it. I'm glad I chose something very simple because I am going to run simple errands later, so I didn't want anything like lashes and eyeliner. But I do recommend a really good eyeliner for you guys to use. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, so let's get started. Okay, so I have my hair back so we can get started. I'm going to use the Urban Cover Sunscreen makeup. Okay, Ollie's in my room, and if you don't know who that is, that's my toy poodle. I'll put a picture of him right here. So you might hear him crying because I'm on the bed and he's not. He likes to roam around. He likes to see what other people are doing. So he'll come into my room and then just like chill with me for a second. And then he'll go downstairs, see what my mom's doing for a second. On the bottle, it says it's a foundation, but it really is kind of like a BB cream. When I put it on, you can still see my freckles and everything. And you really do need to powder it if you want it to last a whole day. Because what I've noticed, if I don't powder, and I usually don't powder my foundations or BB creams because like I'm not very oily and my makeup tends to stay on my face. So I don't really do it, but with this you really have to. And then to avoid any streakiness, I'm just going to grab my beauty sponge. Okay. And then, okay, so everything in this video is drugstore except for one thing, and that is because I just can't find a drugstore concealer that works for me personally. Ollie, what are you doing? We can go on. Ollie, stop. Ollie, what are you doing? Ollie is like distracting me, but anyways, I've used to use a Fit Me concealers, but I'm the type of person that just creases a lot underneath the eyes, and I feel like it's not the best if you crease a lot, but it is a really good eyeshadow primer. So for concealer, forgive me, I'm just going to be using the Born This Way from Too Faced, and I'm just going to dot that on. And then I'm just going to go in with the beauty sponge. Oh, I forgot to I forgot to put on the primer. But if you don't forget to put on primer, choose this one, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I think it's really good for really dry skin and it works really well. Crap, I totally forgot. Another thing I don't have from the drugstore is a powder, so I'm going to skip that step. But if you're at home, don't skip it if you're using this. Okay, now I'm going to do a bronzer, and this is my bronzer of choice. It's really good. It smells like coconut. And I wouldn't necessarily use this for contouring, just to add like color to the face. Because do you see that? Compared to that? He's licking my full length mirror. I don't think I need to leave him out, because then he's not going to let me finish. Here, I'm gonna let him out. Ollie, you wanna go outside? He went outside. Back to our regular programmed show video. The butter bronzer is really, really nice to add color, and you can be like really heavy-handed with this. You can put it all over your face. I would not put it on your nose for nose contour, but it works really, really nice. Now for blush, I feel like this is such a great blush. It's so nice and has a glow, so if you're not like a highlight person, this gives you like the perfect amount of like sheen on your cheeks, and it looks so pretty when you're tan. I don't know, I just think it's a really pretty blush. So I just circle it. Do you see that? Like, it's so pretty. Okay, I guess we can do brows now. I'm using the Morphe Micro Brow in Chocolate Mousse. This is definitely not drugstore, but it's drugstore price, so I'm including it in this video. Thankfully, my eyebrows are pretty thick, so I only need to use only a little bit in certain areas, which is nice. Oh, and guess what? So yesterday, I made my first TikTok. So I'm gonna leave my handle here so you guys can follow me. It's an Instagram like photo editing hack. So if you're obsessed with Instagram and making your pictures, like taking out little like light switches or random stuff in the background, go and check out my video because I use an app that's like super handy for all of that. So I need to tweeze my eyebrows really bad. Okay, and eyebrows, wait, I feel like they're uneven. I feel like this one has more, hold on, I'm brushing it a little bit too up. Brows are sisters, right? Not twins, so. Oh, now we can move on with the eyes. And I literally was so surprised when I first used this. It's a Wet n Wild palette, and it works so well for being at the drugstore. I think this is the first palette I ever got from the drugstore that I actually like. Because others, I've like bought them and I've never returned them because I don't know, I feel bad when I return makeup, so I just keep them in my collection and then throw them away like 3 years later. So this is the only one I've actually used more than once. I'm gonna do a very like neutral eye because you guys know me, I always do neutral. So I'm just gonna go in with the very light transition shade and put it all over my eye. So I was doing my bullet journal and I have like 3 places that I want to go to this year. I know for sure I kind of want to go to Vegas because I just think it'd be such a good time, and especially kind of like a weekend trip with friends. I want to do that. I want to go to Canada. Banff, I think it's called. It just looks so pretty. I'll put pictures here of what it looks like, and it's just like the lake and very naturey things, and I just think it would be so cool to go alone. I want to do my first solo trip this year, and I think that Canada would be a safe place to start. Actually, I'm going to combine these 2 shades. I'm going to dip into both and just focus that on the crease. See, like this is so pigmented and it blends out fairly well for it being drugstore. And okay, and now I used to not do this at all, and I don't know why, because it makes your eyeshadow look 10 times better, and it's basically getting a darker color. So I'm gonna get this one and this one and do my lower lash line and just smoke it out, because I feel like it unifies the whole look as compared to like this. It just looks like, I don't know, I just feel like you have to do this step, and I never used to do it. Now that like I look back on like pictures or videos that I used to do, it's just like, what was I thinking? So we're just gonna do that on the other eye, and then if you really want to smoke it out, you can grab like a little pencil brush like this and just go back and forth. I guess just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna grab this highlighter shade right here and put it in my inner corner. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, it's actually pretty cute. I actually like that a lot. Wow. I should actually use this a lot more. That was the first time I actually dipped into that shade. Oh my god, this is actually turning out to be like a really good eye look. So now that we're done, I don't think I want to wear eyeliner because I'm not going to do any fake lashes or anything like that, but I do have an eyeliner to recommend to you guys if you love eyeliner, and it's this Flash Cat Eye by L'Oreal Infallible. It looks like this. It's a pen, it's a felt pen, and It goes on really nicely, and it's a really dark black. And the line is like super fine. I love this. I would also just be very careful when you're putting it in. I used to like, I don't know, I feel like it has a bounce inside, so if you are bouncing it, it leaks the liquid eyeliner and it can get really messy. But if you're careful and you're not like pressing it in like I was, you'll be fine. But this is really good and stays on the whole night, and yeah, this is my preferred eyeliner, drugstore or high-end, so I would recommend that one. Okay, now that we finished with the eyes, we're gonna do, oh, sort of, we can now go to mascara, and I use these two. This one is the Voluminous Base, which if you've seen like in videos and stuff, it's like that white mascara that makes your lashes like look super thick. So we're just gonna do that since we're not putting on fake lashes. But you don't want to go crazy with this because it can make your lashes look very like spidery and like stick together, which is not a cute look. At least I don't think, but I mean, to each their own. And I'm going to use this volumizing one. It's a really cool bottle. I always forget to use a base like when I'm actually getting ready for every day, and then when I use it again, like I remember, it makes your lashes look so good. Like, look at that compared to that. Like, they make your lashes look 10 times better. It looks like you're wearing falsies when you're not. Ta-da! Definitely check this out. This is the only drugstore base that I found that I really like. Now for lips, I'm gonna be using this Rimmel nude color, but I also wanted to talk about this one because this one is a very red, it's the red color that has like the bluish undertones that make your teeth look white. This is really nice. I love it. So I'm gonna use this one. Hold on, I had a lip liner. I haven't bought anything from ColourPop. I haven't gotten anything from ColourPop recently, but their lip liners are always really good. Like, look how small mine is, and I need to sharpen it, and because I don't want to sharpen it, I'm not going to use it, but know that ColourPop has really good lip liners. But for this specific lip, I don't think you need it because look at the wand. It's very skinny and thin, so you can really line your lips beforehand. Okay, this one needs an extra coat, but it almost looks orange in the viewfinder. But I promise it's like a nude with a pinky undertone. Wow, I'm actually really liking this look. Okay, and these are the lips. I'm actually really surprised with this eye look. I really didn't have anything planned. I just knew I was going to use these products. Okay guys, and that is it for the get ready with me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment down below. I read all your comments and they mean so much to me. But yeah, I will catch you in my next video. Bye!